don't want to wait for other people to do it with you. You definitely need to go and do it yourself. So, but it's definitely like a weird experience doing things on your own. So I'm on my way to Oracle Park. I'm going to go see a baseball game. I just came from dinner at Kusakabe, which is an omakase place in San Francisco. And that was actually my second time at that place and second time in San Francisco as well. This is kind of a new experience for me. I came to San Francisco for the first time this March, and I came back because I wanted to kind of replicate the same sort of feeling. I feel like the first time I came in March was the first time I ever traveled on my own. And so this time I came back and did a lot of the same activities, but also trying some new ones. Tomorrow I'm going on a tour of Monterey and Carmel by the Sea, so I'm excited for that. But it's definitely like a weird experience doing things on your own, especially, going to this baseball game is definitely not within my comfort zone, but, I wanted to see it. And so definitely, don't want to wait for other people to do it with you. You definitely need to go and do it yourself. So I think that's something that this trip has taught me. I think back in March, that's something that I learned pretty quickly. I had some friends that came with me on the trip in March, half and half. And I definitely felt like the first 2 days felt very different than the next two. Both good in other ways, but I think that this time I'm excited to spend some time on my own here. And this is one of those things that's on the bucket list. So I'm excited to see the view of the bay. Was a little bit disappointed today not to see the Golden Gate Bridge, but that was something that I was actually, that was my dream bucket list travel destination to visit. San Francisco has always been the top one, and the Golden Gate Bridge is something that I've always dreamed of seeing. Back in March when I finally saw it, I felt like that was not so much of a goal because it didn't, in terms of ability, didn't take much to view the bridge, but I'm a consultant and so I travel a lot for work, but I actually hadn't traveled since I was 5 years old before starting work, and so that was completely new for me. I think work pushing me to travel completely opened up a whole new experience and hobby. And so this past year alone, I've been to San Francisco now. This is the third time. I was here for work about 2 weeks ago for a Salesforce conference. And then this year I went to Austin, Texas. I've been to Florida this year. I went to, the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, Miami. So yeah, a lot of travel this year, and that's very new. And so definitely encourage everyone to try something different if they haven't done that yet. Just because I think this year has been a very different feeling than the last couple of years. I've been out of college for about 2 or 3 years now. And so, I would never have imagined that this is what it would look like. I really never thought that I would get on a plane. And so to imagine being out here alone now is just, it's still unbelievable sometimes. But, I feel like moments like this where you sit there and think about it, it really starts to sink in a little bit. Yeah, that's what I've been up to this weekend. I'm excited to visit some friends later on in the trip. But overall, I think this year has been the year of travel for me.
That's pretty nice. Lauren, is that okay if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You said you've been traveling since you were 5.
Well, I was 5 the last time I got on a plane, and then this past year was the, second time that I was on a plane. Yeah.
You've been traveling a lot, right?
Yeah, recently.
Where is your favorite place that you have been?
I think I'm biased because I just came back from Austin, Texas, but I think Austin's a really cool city. It's definitely, up and coming. A lot of people have been moving there. I had a friend that moved there a couple years ago, and I was really sad when they left, but I'm really glad that they moved, and you can see kind of the life that they built there, which is amazing because I think a lot of people that come there are from other places, and so you see a lot of diversity in the area. I think that there's a lot of things to do in terms of it being a city, but also having kind of the nature aspect. Although I will say it was 105 degrees when I was there, so it's pretty hot, but I think that's been my favorite U.S. city so far. But internationally, I think Barcelona is a cool city too. That one makes you feel like you're somewhere else.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And what made you stop going to visit the Golden Gate Bridge this time?
I visited it. I just couldn't see it. I definitely, last 3 times I went to see it, it was covered in fog, which I think the first time I was here got very lucky. It was a beautiful blue sunny day, not a cloud in the sky, which seems to be not the case the last 2-ish weeks around here, at least the days that I've been here. So hopefully on this trip we'll get a chance to see it. But when I was younger, San Francisco was the place that my parents went on their honeymoon, so it was the only place that I even in my mind registered as kind of like a vacation spot. And so I think this was the first destination that I was even aware of at a young age. And so I never thought I'd actually come out here because I was always afraid of flying before, but it's been good to kind of overcome that fear and be able to do more things in life now. Yeah.
But you live in New York.
I do, yeah. I have a bit of a schedule tomorrow. It's one of those scheduled tour things where it's like a tour bus type thing. So I was at a restaurant called Kusakabe. So it's an omakase restaurant. So it's a sushi restaurant, but it's like a chef's choice type menu. So they kind of give you a set menu, 18 different courses of sushi and whatever else that they serve. So it's a really good restaurant in San Francisco. I've been twice now. The first time I was here is the first time I've ever had omakase like that.
I see.
And so I wanted to come back. So I'm doing a lot of the same things to kind of replicate that first trip, but also trying some new things too, like going to this game.
Nice. Have you been to Alcatraz?
I haven't. We took a ferry cruise last time, so we saw it from afar, but we didn't actually go to the actual island. But a little bit of history on that tour too, which was interesting.
That's cool. I hope you go there too.
Yeah.
I haven't been there to Alcatraz either.
Okay.
I've been living here since 2017, but yeah, I got out of the country for 13 months.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know. But still, yeah, since 2019 and I came back, I never went back out.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I mean, 2 months out of the country again. But I haven't visited Alcatraz yet.
Yeah, well, you can see it from afar. But yeah, I went, where else have I gone? I've gone to Muir Woods in this area too. Those trees are magnificent. And you look up at them and it's crazy how big they are. Went to Sausalito the last time I was here too. It was pretty.
Yeah, Sausalito is very nice.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm just curious, like, what your YouTube channel looks like in terms of the structure and other types of stories that you've heard before.
Yeah, it is a new channel, and I'm doing only on the weekends.
Very cool.
And other than that, nothing very crazy. I had a couple of good videos, and I had to take them down.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanna keep my channel very family oriented. To be like, kids, adult, old, anyone
Right.
can watch it. But other than that, it's good.
Okay.
Well, we're almost there at your destination, but feel free if you want to add anything else in your video.
Sure. No, well, thank you. It's been good to kind of take a second to start thinking about the trip and reflecting a little bit. Time goes so fast. And so, it's good to take a minute and pause on the trip because when you're in vacation mode, sometimes it's just go, go, go. So this has been fun, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Subscribe to Chat Passenger. Definitely a cool experience. So hopefully there'll be some more fun stories in the future rides.
Well, thank you so
All right.
much.
Thank you.